So this has got to be one of the coolest keyboards I've ever seen. It's not just a keyboard, it also doubles as a trackpad. It has a lot of custom buttons and RGB lights to light up when you're typing, plus 5 granted patents and 5 Red Dot awards. So let me tell you all about it.
Mr. Black.
And by the way, welcome to the channel where I love to share with you cool gear that comes my way. And if you're new here, you like gadgets and gear, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit that thumbs up button, and I'll put links to everything down in the description, so you can find it down there nice and easily. Now, Clevetura did send this to me and they're sponsoring this video because they wanted me to test it out for myself, see how it works, play around with all the features, and then share my thoughts and experience with you guys. And at first I was skeptical. I'm like, a keyboard? Okay, sure. And then I started playing with it and I'm like, I can actually see how this would make my workflow more efficient. So here is the keyboard right here. This is the CLVX1. It has adaptive intelligence, auto type, touch switching. It does come with a USB-C cable, so you can plug it right in and charge it up. There is USB-C on the back, and there's a little power switch as well, so you can turn this thing on and off. Also on the bottom, there's little legs that you can flip up if you want it a little bit higher, or you can just set it flat and there's nice silicone pads for it to not move around. It is remarkably thin, and quality-wise, just holding it in my hands, very impressed. Now you can hook this into your computer with USB-C, or you actually have 3 different devices you can connect it to with Bluetooth. And what that means is up here at the top corner, you have your USB button, so you could press that and it switches over to USB-C. And then you have 3 different Bluetooth buttons here where I can actually set 1 for my computer, 2 for my iPad, 3 for my phone, or whatever, however I want to configure it. That way, if I want to switch it between different devices, I just press the button, connects it to it immediately, and that's super efficient. Another really big draw is, as you can see, like these keys light up when you're typing. They look really nice. It's so cool. And then they turn green when you're using it as a trackpad. So yeah, you can use this as a trackpad, which is so cool. But before we get into that, let me go up to the top here. You actually have also like sliders here where you can turn the brightness of the key lights down, and then you can turn them up all the way. And then on the other side, you actually have volume control where you can just adjust the volume just by sliding. You can do screenshots just with this one click. You can check the battery status just by pressing the battery and it shows up at the top. And then you have that adaptive intelligence button. So you can actually set how intelligent you want this thing to be so that there's no incorrect inputs and things like that. So you hold down that AI button and then you can press 1 through 9, 1 being the sharpest and 9 being the safest. Now it has all of your other buttons that you normally have for your keyboard. If you have trouble finding your emojis, there's actually an emojis key that you can just hit and it opens up your emojis on your screen. You can also play, pause, change tracks, mute the speaker, and easily search for things. But also there's a logout button and there's a little left-right button. So this is a whole trackpad, but if you just wanted only a certain part of it to be the trackpad, you can set it for left or right and make it like that. At the bottom, there is a type-only button. So if you didn't want to accidentally move around with the trackpad, you just press the type only button and just go on typing. I mean, there's a little bit of a learning curve. I mean, like 5 minutes, but after using it for a little bit, I found myself like, oh, that's more efficient. There is a right and left click buttons down at the bottom you can see here. So you can do like a just regular click there or right click on the other side. But with the trackpad, as you're using it, you can just like, you know, tap it to click just like you would on another trackpad. I just love that green effect when you're moving your finger around on the trackpad. It's so cool. It also does gesture controls as well. So if you want to zoom in, you can just pinch to zoom like you would anything else, and you can scroll up and down just by 2 fingers scrolling. It's so good. It's so smooth too. You can get up to 80 hours of uninterrupted work and up to 3 weeks of normal usage without the backlight. So you can plug this thing in to charge it up and just, yeah, you're ready to go. The bottom is made of anodized aluminum and the top is polycarbonate, and the keycaps are ABS. There's 110 keys on here, which automatically adapts to ambient lighting conditions, or you can use that little touch slider to manually adjust it as well. Now, I haven't gotten into the application yet on the Mac because it hasn't been released, but the whole point of this video is to just let you know that something like this exists. And for me, this is my new keyboard. I love this thing. It's so much easier on my desk just having it all right there. And even traveling, instead of traveling with my trackpad and my keyboard, it's all right here. And it works with Mac, Windows, Linux, and other OSs as well. Typing wise, I actually thought it was easier than my other keyboard that I had. The keys are just like the perfect size. They're very comfortable to hit. And because they're basically like flat and flush, it makes it really easy to type faster. It's also great for like professional apps too, like Photoshop. You can actually use the keyboard to slide things around to adjust different effects and all of that. And yeah, you could just have a look. There's a lot of really cool things happening on here. So if you're looking for something like this, very innovative, you want to show off to anyone else, this thing will do it. This thing's crazy. I mean, just the fact that they got 5 red dot winners, that shows how innovative this thing is. And check out the link in the description for the most current and up-to-date price, and also to pre-order it or see what the status is for that. But I'm very impressed. But stay tuned to this channel because I have a lot of other really cool gear to share with you. And yeah, click some other videos if you want. I have them right on the screen, or you can just wait for the autoplay. Actually, let's do that now.